I'm Les.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Tabletop Tastings.
It's the perfect pairing of board games
and whiskey tastings.
You know it is.
Steve.
Les.
There's...
What do you have for us?
A German board game award out there. It's called Spiele des Jahres. Have you heard of this before?
Spiele des Jahres?
You said it much better than I.
No.
But yes.
Yeah.
And that actually means Game of the Year in German. And it's an annual award given to the best board games published in Germany.
Okay.
Which most games get published in Germany, like they do around.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
Now this foundation really was established in 1978 by a group of German game critics, journalists, and experts who wanted to promote the quality and cultural value of board games. And the award itself, it's considered to be one of the most influential and prestigious in the board game industry, and often boosts the sales and popularity of the winning game. The main award that Spiele des Jahres gives is given to family-orientated type games.
Okay.
There have been some big ones throughout the years. Catan in 1995 was a winner. Carcassonne in 2001.
Good games.
Ticket to Ride in 2004.
Good game.
Dominion in 2009. And Azul in 2018.
Those are all excellent games.
The game we're about to play.
Let me guess.
Yes.
Did it win?
It won. It was 2023's winner.
Nice.
That we're going to be playing. Yeah. It was designed by Michael Palm. Now, Michael, he's done games such as Bang, The Dwarves, along with about 80 other board games. Right. It was also created with Lucas Zach, and he's created a number of games as well. Okay. The artist is Paul Reiby. Reiby? I don't know. That may be wrong. But still,
I'm sure it is.
It's a beautiful game, and we're going to love that. It was published by Pegasus Spiele, and they've done a ton of games, such as Micro Macro, Istanbul, Fife, and many, many others. Okay. This game has a 7.7 rating on BGG. We have the peaceful and the beautiful strategy and puzzle game with an ever-growing village landscape made for 1 to 6 players. It's Dorfromantik. Dorfromantik.
All right.
Okay, let's reveal.
Let's reveal. Dorfromantik. Nice.
So Dorfromantik.
Cool.
Okay, so this game, it's really about creativity. Okay. It's about relaxation. There is no losers in this game. There's also no winners. Okay. What we're doing, it's really an experience. We're laying tiles and we're going to try to create kind of a little landscape as we build. Nice. What happens after we're done creating that landscape is we score it. We record it on a little trackpad here, and then that unlocks additional components that we can keep adding into the game. Nice. So it's kind of a legacy game, but almost not really, more of just kind of a continuation. Okay. Yep. What I really like, though, is there are tracking sheets, so you can have multiple games going on with multiple people and just play them each time you get together and record that journey or that experience through.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
So what we are doing is we have tasks. Okay. And tasks are indicated by the tiles with the speech bubbles on it. Okay. There always needs to be 3 tasks in play. Okay. So what will happen is when we start, which I'll go first, is we're going to draw a task. And this task, it's got a nice little village, little guy chiseling away at some statue there, and it has a house task on it. So we're going to grab a house, we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put it there. So the task is 4. So all we need to do to complete that task is to have 4 tiles connected that have a attached house to them. So these little kind of village neighborhood type thing. And it's kind of like, Catan, where things need to line up in order for them to be considered adjacent.
And like Carcassonne, right? Like
yeah, that's right.
Connect that.
Yeah, I said together. Settlers of Catan. That's completely wrong. So it's kind of like Carcassonne, where we want to build little towns and villages and woods and things like that. The only difference is when you're playing a tile here, you can orientate a tile any way you want and connect it. It has to touch at least one other tile, but it can be turned in any orientation. So they don't need to match. If they do match, though, then it works towards these little bonuses and objectives. There are 2 exceptions. Rivers can never connect into a non-river, and same thing with train tracks. They can never connect into train tracks. So I flipped the first task. I'm just going to play it here. So it's your turn. We always need 3 tasks, so you're going to flip another task as well.
All right.
And it's a housing task.
So we're connecting all of ours together?
It's one big map that we're building.
Okay. So a house to a house type of thing?
Fantastic. And actually, before you place it, we would normally flip over one of these tiles, put it on, because that may impact where we want to put it.
Okay.
So that's actually really cool, because we know as soon as we hit our 4th tile there, we're going to achieve that, and then we can keep going and working towards the 6 points.
Okay.
Okay, so we need 3 tasks, so I'm going to grab another task. Oh, actually, Steve, I feel like something's missing.
Like we're already playing?
Yeah, we're already playing.
Oh, man.
I know.
We're totally missing something.
Yeah, mistakes have been made. Yeah, we're missing. What did you bring for us today?
Okay, so Les, you gave me the theme of relaxation and creativity.
I sure did.
And so I think I hit right on the nail.
Fantastic.
With this one.
What do you got for us?
We'll put this up here because I love my little reveal box solely for the fact that the audience gets to see it before you do.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I do love the theatrics of it. So.
I love it. I love it. Okay,
tell us about it.
So I'm going to tell you about this. So this particular distillery that we're going to enjoy this bottle from has had a lot of ups and downs. In fact, they came out with an expression this year called roller coaster, just because when they seemed to come to the end, the sucker would just turn around and they'd come out with something even better and bigger.
Nice to see them own it.
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah. Sweet, yeah. And it's kind of funny because I'm going to go through a little bit of the history and you're going to see it's like, it is a roller coaster. So founded in 1815 by John McDougall on the remote Scottish island of Islay.
Ooh,
some
the
people
Isle
say
of Islay.
Islay, but they're wrong. It's Islay. Yeah, so founded there. So we already know it's going to be something good because everything I've had from that isle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Perfect. So by 1887, this distillery had already been distilling 1.1 million liters a year.
Wow.
And that's 1887. It's been bought, sold numerous times, including being purchased for a while by Hiram Walker. This is one of the roller coaster points. In 1881, they closed.
Okay.
Shut down, distillery closed, were purchased, they opened again. 1991, shut down, distillery closed. So you'd think, okay, like that's the end. There can't be any more. However, they were making such cool and distinct types of casks and bottles that people kept buying them so that they could have that lineage.
Ooh.
And so by 1997, the doors were open again. And in fact, the following year, they won the Distillery of the Year.
Really?
Yeah. And so, you know what? They've come out with some world famous releases. They've won Whiskey of the Year numerous times.
I'm getting pretty excited about whatever's in this box.
You're going to be very excited because I know this distillery is actually one of your favorites. So it's currently owned by Glenmorangie. But let me tell you about the expression that we're going to have today.
Okay.
So, and again, this expression really fits our theme. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it fits to the whole theme of the game as well, with relaxation and creativity.
There's not a more peaceful experience than about what we're about to play.
Well, that's awesome, because when I think of relaxation, 2 things come to mind.
Okay.
One is a beach somewhere warm.
Yep.
We're going to go my other way.
Okay.
So for me, relaxation is sitting out on my deck, enjoying good times, a nice dram with your friends, and the smell of barbecue is filling the air. So as you know, I love to try different creative things with my barbecue and my smoker. And so when I'm thinking relaxation, that's what comes to mind. So
I love your smoked meat.
this is the distillery's first barbecue-inspired whiskey.
Wow.
So this is kind of some of their words. So cooked up by their renowned master distiller, Dr. Bill Lumsden, alongside a bona fide master of the grill, Christian Stevenson, who, I'm sorry, I haven't heard of him, but that's okay. I'm sure he's awesome. He's also known as DJ Barbecue.
Nice.
So he's got to be good, right? So this mouth-watering malt packs a meaty, peaty punch. So Les, what happens when you bring together 3 unique casks, 2 masters on their own right, and a whole lot of heat and smoke? What do you get?
Awesomeness.
You get
excitement, anticipation.
This. You get this.
Okay, what is it? What is it?
Ardbeg.
It is one of my favorites.
Ardbeg.
Oh,
BizarreBQ. Yeah.
Oh my.
I knew Les was going to be excited for this. I have been excited to try this one as well. So Les, when you think of barbecue, it comes to mind is obviously meat, but you've got the heat.
Where did
you've
you
got the smoke.
find this?
Hey, I know my ways. I got my ways, right?
That's sweet.
So the same is supposed to be true for this bottle, and I'm excited to try. So they've really brought that element, heat and smoke. So it's going to be really peaty, it's going to be really smoky, and it's going to bring a lot of heat. Okay, so this is their first barbecue-inspired malt. So they toasted a selection of 3 barrels. Double charred oak, PX sherry cask, and barbecue cask. I did my research. I don't know what barbecue cask means, but I'm sure it's going to be good. In my head, I'm like, all right, they threw some barbecue meat in there, rolled it around, and charred it up. I don't know what. It doesn't say, but it's going to be awesome. So they combine that to create a wicked recipe that's going to bring sweet, smoky, tangy flavors, perfect for the barbecue. And for me, that spells relaxation.
The first ever barbecue-inspired whiskey.
Yeah. Let's give it a try.
Let's
open this guy and give her a try. You gotta look here.
One of my favorite parts.
He loves it. I know how much you love Ardbeg.
Yeah.
If you see Les's collection over here, you'll see a number of bottles of Ardbeg. So I have a feeling we're going to get hit with some smoke pretty quickly. Wow.
I'm not getting too much yet, but
man. Well, go with that.
Holy.
That's like barbecue.
It's Ardbeg
in a bottle.
with barbecue sauce.
Oh man.
Is what I'm getting. That's
all right, let's have a nice little healthy sample of this so we can create our little German towns. Ardbeg BizarreBQ.
Now, Ardbeg in its color is normally pretty light in color.
Okay.
This one is definitely...
Oh, man.
Definitely dark.
That is a campfire in a bottle right there. So if you don't like peat, if you don't like smoke in your whiskey, I wouldn't grab one of these.
But if you do...
Okay. For now, I'm just on the nosing.
I just want to live in the nose because the nose is beautiful.
That's one of my favorite parts of enjoying whiskey is the nose.
Yeah,
and like I can smell it forever.
And when you start with a new whiskey, that's one of the joys or one of the pleasures of it is getting in and getting that first whiff and just breathing it in. Yeah.
So like this totally takes me to my deck. Barbecue's going. Something nice is going to come around the corner.
I do admit I want to get into it. I want to get into it so bad.
So, funny enough, the smoke almost is gone right away.
I know.
However, the longer it sits there, it's barbecue. That's barbecue in a bottle.
It doesn't finish like Ardbeg normally finishes.
No.
It's got that, it mellows out at the end. And it is really that kind of like hint of, it's smoked ribs is what that is.
Yeah. Wow. You guys have something, Ardbeg. I'm happy you did not close down for good.
So Ardbeg has a number of like limited annual releases. Yep. Is this one of their annual releases?
One of their, It's a limited time.
And not to put you on the spot, but do you know what year?
No, so it doesn't actually have an age statement to it. And it's like 50 point, it's over 100 proof. Yeah, it's like 101 proof. So
it's delicious.
It's got that just that right amount of alcohol content, but that I could just keep sipping this. I'm sorry, the game is we'll get to the game in a minute.
I love it. Like I absolutely love it. It's got that little hint of sherry as well that you mentioned. It's got the little finish of like a honey garlic barbecue type sauce to it. Yeah. It's got like Ardbeg is definitely there. It's got all the traits of an Ardbeg. Yeah. But the experience after it hits your tongue changes completely.
Yeah, it's not what I expected just from the nose. Because like from the nose, I was expecting to get really hit with some of that peat, but it's not overly peaty. So if you don't like a overly peaty and you're like afraid of smoke, just don't smell it, because this thing.
I mean, the peat's definitely
so
there as well, but not to the extent that it normally would be.
I've had a lot more peatier than that. Wow, that's good.
I love that.
That is really good.
I am so happy
Oh, man.
that that's showing up here today. And I do want to, later on do Ardbeg next to it and just try them both side by side. Because again, Ardbeg's very light in color.
Okay.
And it's pure peat.
Yeah.
This has so much more complexity.
Yeah.
So much more going on to it.
Well, it's probably the sherry casks that are definitely doing that. I mean, and you got the double oaked as well. So
I love absolutely everything finished in sherry.
Yeah.
That's man, that's good. It's funny going in, like smelling it that time too. Like I'm almost getting like rich chocolates from it as well.
Yep. Yeah, like it's totally like you could almost use this as a barbecue sauce. Like it's that tasty.
Well, the next time I have barbecue, this is what I want to be drinking while I'm eating.
100%.
Like this needs to be paired with
do
meat.
a 12-hour smoked brisket, and then you're having this with that. Oh man.
It's just so stinking good.
It is so
amazing
good.
job, Steve.
Yeah.
Amazing job.
I was really looking forward to trying that one, and I'm happy we did it today.
Amazing.
Okay,
so
we gotta focus back on the game.
We gotta focus back on the game.
Okay.
So this is the third task that we're gonna be putting out, and I mentioned you can line them up any way you want, but it is really just the rivers and the tracks that have to be matched. So I'm gonna just kind of go over here, kind of away from everything else, and then I'll flip this up. Although I should have flipped this up first, but we need 6 train tracks to complete. So now that we've got our 3 tasks out, the remaining tasks we're going to grab are from the windmills. And once we complete a task, then we'll go back to the task pile again.
So whoever completes the task kind of gets the points for it?
We're all in this together.
Oh, we're all playing. Oh, that's right. There is no winner.
That backyard barbecue at your house.
I'm so used to just trying to beat each other up.
We're all just enjoying the experience together. Yeah. So then that's really what it's all about, enjoying the experience.
That is true.
Okay, so
let's go. All right.
So you
this
grab
is a little different. I'm kind of liking this.
It's peaceful and relaxing.
Yeah. So I can go like right there.
Nice. So we've got 3 housing settlement things all set up here. So I'll grab one and flip one. And this I kind of like because I can carry on that little wooded forest and the river. I will let you know all of the numbers here are all ranged between 4. They're either 4, 5, or 6. So there's benefits to setting things up in groups of 3 so that when we grab new objectives, we can put them on there already and be close to scoring them.
All right. Ooh, another train. So I'm going to have to go this way, I guess.
Nice.
All right.
That works. Just alternatively, you could always bend the train track away as well. So whatever way you want to do it, just so you're
I was just thinking I didn't want to. You cannot do that, correct?
No, you can.
Oh, but that's a different style.
Always you can go adjacent to any other tile. It's just the train, the tracks, and just the rivers that have to.
I want to go this way then.
Let's do that. Okay. Bring it out. I'm going to draw the next one here. And we got more train track coming up, which is great because we're working towards that goal of 6. So I think I'm just going to throw that over there.
Nice. All right. Hey, we got more track. More track.
Excellent. So we now have 4 pieces of track together, which is great.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to flip. And I think 4 houses. I'll put this right over here. And what that does is that completes 1, 2, 3, 4. So we score that.
Okay.
And then the next tile we draw now has to be a task tile again. Because there always has to be 3 on the board.
Okay.
Excellent. So let's flip this over before you decide where it goes. So it's going to be a piece of 5. And what's really nice about that is wherever we put that, we got 5.
So we already.
So we immediately score it.
Cool.
Excellent. And then that means we have to draw another task. This time we got some forest. And let's see what our objective is. So we need a forest grouping of 6. So I think I'm going to just jump off of the nice one we've got started here already.
Perfect.
Excellent. So now we're back to the windmills.
Okay. Well, this is nice and
easy.
It is.
It's just a simple little relaxing exercise. So that one's a little bit tracky. A little bit tricky.
Tracky. Have another sip of your Ardbeg.
Yeah, so we could always start a new river.
We can start a new river?
Absolutely. We can have as many rivers as we want.
All right, so let's go over...
Actually, I kind of like what you're thinking there.
Actually, that goes there, doesn't it? Nicely.
Sweet. Excellent.
Nicely done.
More train track. Well, let's...
So I'm kind of liking this game.
It's so simplistic. And the teach.
We don't have to... And we're not fighting with each other. We're just sitting back, enjoying some...
It's a cooperative,
delicious Ardbeg
experience.
And a lot of times a cooperative. I'm not a huge fan because you always got someone. But if you're just relaxed and...
Now, there is still that same cooperative risk. If you're playing with somebody with a very dominant personality, and actually, before you do that, because we've now completed this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll score this. So the next one you draw has to be a task tile. If you're playing with somebody with a very dominant personality, there's still a little bit of a danger there because you do run the risk of having one person try to take over and control the entire game. If you're a player in a cooperative game, try your best not to tell other people what to do. You can add insights, like, I gave you some little advice on that orientation of the tile. But do your best to let people make their own educated decisions. Now, we just covered a good mechanic with this here, is that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there already. We can no longer add anything to this track that will score us points. Now, at the end of the game, there are points for the longest track. There's points for the longest consecutive river. But because that's already at 6, we cannot add that to it.
So we got to put
because it's a scoring. So we got to go somewhere else. We could add a normal track to it to keep expanding it, but we couldn't add a point time. To it. Okay, so we've got our 6 tasks out. So I'm going to grab another one. And I think I may just add this over here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's almost closed off.
All right.
Okay, now that tile you've picked up has an interesting piece on it.
Yes.
It has a red flag. And what the red flag says is that we're going to score, at the end of the game, a point for every tile that's part of that housing structure. But it has to be fully completed. So right now we've got a section of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So that, if you were to put that here, would close it off. We can't continue to grow it, but it will guaranteed scores points at the end of the game. So we can decide to either close this section off with it, or we could start a new section in hopes of building a bigger one by the end of the round.
Or, because you can't score any more than 6.
Right.
We might as well just finish it off.
I like it.
Because then we finish that.
That's right, and then we can start another task, which I will draw. And we've got a river one. So water. 5. And this little river setup we have here is a little on the tough side to work with.
It is.
So I may just start another river, but I'll put it close by so that if we have the opportunity to connect them at some point. Or we can grow it out to be its own thing.
Okay, so we got 3 objectives. So we're good. We got a nice little river going on here. Yeah, so that one's not going to work. Can we do this though?
That works.
Beautiful.
Excellent. I'm going to draw another one. And we're working on that nice little forest thing. Now if I put that there, that would close it off. So I'm technically not allowed to do that. But I'll just rotate it a bit and we can keep expanding our forest out.
Perfect. Got a house.
A nice house with the... Yeah, that's good because we're no doubtedly going to be drawing one of those shortly. So. Okay, I got some train track and I've got some fields. So I think I may, same kind of thing. Well, actually we got the track there. Let's do that. Carry on the track and grow our fields at the same time.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's the same marker. So now this is for the largest field. So the largest, wherever that is, if it completes, by the end of the game we close in that full field, we'll score a point for every tile involved in the size of that.
Okay, well, why don't we do this? Oh, that doesn't, is that connected like that?
Yep, that's connected to the forest.
Okay. So
and that's actually, that gives us our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so just one more there. That's excellent. Okay.
Let's switch that then, because that's might be hard to get. Whatever. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's a learning game.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another forest piece here, and I think I would like to finish off this forest and add one to the track. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Collect that. So you have to draw a task tile now.
Task.
And let's see what length of railroad we're working on.
5.
Well, that would actually work kind of nicely with our track over here. Eh? It does get a little complicated when you get rivers running next to tracks, but it splits off enough, I think.
Yep, we got enough room, I think, to do it.
Sweet. Right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 involved with that, so we just need one more. So I'm back to regular tiles. And we got 2 tracks, we got a water, so I guess I'll just work towards building another grouping or area of things. So maybe I'll just add to the forest down here.
Good job.
Thanks, man. So what are you thinking with that one?
Well, I'm going to add it to there. Then we're connected.
That is not connected.
Not connected?
It's connected on this side. Actually, that's great right there.
Let's do that.
I think that's great. Yep.
Yeah.
I got a river, I got a house, and I got a little bit of field. Maybe we'll start trying to get these 2 rivers connected. So I'll bring that one up a bit.
That looks like a good idea.
I got to think about this because if we connect and it's bigger than 5, we can't connect them.
Oh, okay.
So maybe actually we'll just divert the river and start working on that one on its own. Yeah, you have to be at exactly the size when they merge.
Okay. Well, let's just keep adding.
Keep at it. I like it. Okay, we've got some field, and maybe I'll do the same thing here. I'll just add it to there. We'll jet it out a little bit.
Okay.
So
you got another?
That's the same thing because it's got the green flag on it. So that's the largest wood settlement at the end of the game if we close it in.
Okay.
If you don't close them in, you get nothing.
You get nothing? Okay. So why don't we do this?
You know what's funny? That's exactly the spot I was thinking.
Were you?
It was.
Look at us playing nice together.
That's right. Okay.
It's so strange.
Sweet. So we can pull this one here. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that completes this task.
Excellent.
And you now get to draw a new task for us.
New task, and it is a little.
The field.
What is it? Field? 6.
It's a 6.
A 6 field.
And it's got some track on there as well, which can sometimes add complexity. But I think we may have a decent spot already. A couple options there.
So, if we do this, it doesn't quite close off because we can still keep.
Yep, that's right.
Building that way. Let's do that.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to draw a new one. Nice little twisty river. And if we want to ever connect them for longest river, or actually, no, I guess that one's probably blocked. We'll do that.
All right.
So river piece there. I like it. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're already at 5. Yep.
Oh, sweet. We scored, yeah. So I get to draw a task. Another river. Please be 6. Please be 6. It's a 5.
It's a 5.
So if I do there, 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets a little complicated because we. You know what? Maybe we'll start here. We'll make it work.
See what happens.
We'll twist it out.
Yeah.
But not with that one.
Not with this one, no. And I can't put it over there. I'm going to have to go this way.
Or you could start a new river somewhere.
That's true.
That's
Yeah, we could do that. Well, let's do that. We got a little bit of... that's going to be complicated because of the tracks there. But we could do this.
Yeah, that works.
Perfect.
Excellent. I like it. Another river piece.
So is this all the game pieces?
Yeah. Ish. More get unlocked the further you progress through the campaign. And I'll run through how that works at the end when we do our scoring for it.
No, I was just thinking like this would work even outside on our deck table.
Oh, yeah.
So like you could totally play
You could take this game camping and it would work great there too, yeah.
That's awesome. I'm liking this. Well, let's finish this guy off.
That looks fantastic. So 6 tiles there, so I'm going to grab a new task. And I've got a curvy water task. I like this. 4, this is perfect. So I put the curvy water thing there. That gives us our 1, 2, 3, 4, and we score.
Nice. It's almost like we knew what we were doing. So
I like it.
6. So you can't do more than 6, though.
Can't do more than 6, but we got a few good places here.
I kind of like this.
I kind of like it too.
There we go.
And I think we've got the 6 tiles. 1, 2. Oh yeah, you're right. 1,
we're
2,
at
3, 4,
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So I'll draw from the windmill pile. Another piece of train track. Man, so good, eh?
I love it.
I think I'm just going to. Do we need any houses anywhere?
Not at the moment. But...
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to add to the track over here. Okay.
Okay.
We got a wood piece.
Yep. So we can finish this guy off.
That looks great.
I guess we're going this way.
Sweet. And that's our 6 tiles.
Yep.
So draw another task. We got a field.
Hey, you don't grab the same one.
New one, 6. I knew it would be the same. So I like how we're growing this field over here. We also want a big one by the end of the game too. So throw that on there. We got 4 going towards it already.
Perfect.
It's like
field. Look at that.
Sweet. So we got
let's go up here.
5 there.
Gives us options.
Same thing for houses. I may just start another little housing settlement. Oh, actually, let's go over here.
Nice. I like it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So Kirby River.
Kirby River. Well, I guess we could just finish off this guy. 1, 2,
Kind of.
3,
We
4,
have to
5.
we can't have water going into nothing.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so we just go this way.
Perfect. We got 5 there?
Yep.
We score it. So a task comes out. A wood task. And 5. Oh, we got 6 over there. So that one's too big. But we do have, we got too many wood over here.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just take advantage of this little section here.
No.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to build any further there. But
okay.
I accept that. We're almost out of tiles too.
Yeah, that's true.
Once we can no longer draw a windmill tile, and we need one, the game would end.
Okay. Keep going this way.
Although I added the river there, but we could add it here.
Okay.
Or we could start a new track, whatever.
Nah. No, we don't have enough tiles left. So
that's right.
That's fine.
Good call. Another track as well. So we'll just slide this over. We'll keep making the longest track.
Okay. Look at this. More track. Now, though, we do want to finish this guy off.
Good call. Actually, that's a great idea. Good call out on that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're done.
Excellent. So a new task gets drawn. Nice fancy water one. Oh, it's really the perfect place for that is there, but I can't place it. That one's at.
Oh, you can't do this one either.
Yeah, no. But that one's at 5 already, so it looks like we'll just start a new one.
There.
You want to just throw it over there for me?
Yep. Like this?
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. And we got some water to add to it, which is nice.
So keep it growing. Wood. I'm thinking, or houses, but we don't really have any housing on the go right now. I'm thinking we close this field off because we're almost out of tiles.
Good idea.
So then that'll allow us to score that.
Perfect. All right. So we got some water, and we've got. Let's go this way.
Yep, nice. And we're 5 there now, so we're close.
Yep.
More wheat and a house. So I think I'll work towards closing this off.
Good idea.
Okay.
And we're going to finish this guy.
Sweet.
Yep.
Nice. So we score our 6, and now I grab a new task. And this time we got a housing task with 5. Do we have any communities already that are close to that?
We got pretty close over here. Can we do anything with it?
No.
Let's go train track.
I think here may be our best bet.
Yeah,
or is there anywhere where the train track would benefit us? No, I don't think
the
so.
6? No, we can't get to that river.
It's the river. It's blocking us.
Yeah.
But we can add to here. And so there's 3 in that little group in there.
Okay. I'm down to my last tile.
Yeah, we'll bring some more over.
Oh, okay. All right, we got track. Oh, this
Track, but
here.
no-
We want to close.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't. Oh, we can. Amazing. Good call.
So that's closed.
That's finished now.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Loving it.
Nothing but houses, which works good over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 part of that one still.
Okay. Just add it to our track, I guess.
Add to our longest, yeah.
Because that's all closed.
Yep.
That's closed. Okay, we'll just add it to our track.
Excellent. The last tile, unfortunately, won't really help us do anything. So, is there anything we need closed off that's not?
I think we're good. I think we closed everything up.
I think so too. Okay, so I'll just throw it here to be done with it.
Okay.
So, Steve.
Yeah.
That's Dorfromantik.
Dorfromantik. That's cool.
What did you think of the?
That's fun. So, like I said, I'm not usually a big fan of cooperative, and generally it's because like you're still fighting with each other during the game,
and you don't want to let the team
and no one
down
wins
either, right?
Yeah, and at the end, no one wins. But this is kind of cool because you're really not fighting with each other.
No,
and, just kind of like, this is kind of fun, but I want to see how it all adds up and all that kind of stuff.
And this is where this game shines, is after we add it up, there really is kind of an addictive trait to it.
Okay.
I played this game when prepping for this, once on my own, and then after playing it and scoring, it's like, I think I can do better, right? And I ended up playing it 4 times in a row, trying to beat my best score.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we'll add it up.
Okay.
So let's go to scoring. I'll show you how it works.
Let's see.
So first thing we do, we got a few different pads here. So we're going to start off with our basic score sheet. So we're going to go through each of our tasks first. So if we want to group up all of our awards by their color.
Or their shape.
Or their shape. Okay, excellent. So for trees, we got 12 points off of trees. For our fields, we got 12 points off of fields. For our houses, we got 10 points off of houses. For tracks, we got 16 points. And for our waterways, we got 10, 20 points. Okay, and then we're going to look at our flags. So for each flag that we closed it off completely, we'll score 1 point for each tile. So here's our, let's look for our green flag first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles involved in that. So we got 8 points. We'll go to the field. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, that's not it. Where's our field flag? Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And then our housing flag, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're then going to look at our longest train track, which I believe is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a great track. And then we're going to look at our river. Which one of those rivers is our longest there, Steve?
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
So 6 on that river over there is our longest. Okay. Now there is a bunch of other stuff on here. Okay. But that's as we carry on in the campaign. So right now we're just going to focus on what we got up top. So I'll just do some quick addition here. Or just quick, not slow, hopefully. 24.
While you do that, I'm going to sit back and enjoy my barbecue.
Okay, so our score. We scored 108 points.
All right.
So what's that mean? What do we do with our points?
What does that mean?
Well, we go to our campaign sheet.
Our Dorfromantik campaign sheet.
And we can put on here player names. So Steve and Les.
Tabletop duo.
Our date played, which today, we filmed this show about a month, 2 months in advance. Yep. But today is January 7th, 2024. And then whenever we decide to finish, which could be months from now, we can put the end date on here. Okay. But our final score was 108. 108. So we look at the sheet and we reference, where does that put us? So it puts us as a newsboy. Okay. Which is cool. So we're going to write campaign number 1, game number 1 on there. Yep. And then we go over here. And we got this little guy on his journey up. Okay. So we're going to put 2 little X's because this tells us that we can put 2 X's.
2. Yep.
And then that unlocks box number 1 for us, which adds new components for future games. And the idea is that you just keep playing it, looking to get a better and better score as you progress through it.
Okay.
So that is Dorfromantik. What did you think, Steve?
I like a good tile game. Like that's Carcassonne. We've played a lot of Carcassonne in my family. We've got a couple of the expansions. But it's always everyone together. And again, cooperative, not my favorite thing in the world. However, this is fun. And I can totally see, just, hey, let's play a game. We're sitting on the bar waiting for the ribs to be done. And we're just going to enjoy this out on the deck.
Yeah.
I love it.
Absolutely. This is also a game that is actually fun as one player.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to disrespect those that love single player games, but I don't. No. Normally, when I buy a game, if it's got single player components, one of the first things I do is just throw them out because I know they're never going to get used.
Yeah.
However, this game to play solo is fantastic. I've played it with 4 people as well. Great experience.
Nice.
Played it with 2 people, which this is my first 2-player experience with it. Absolutely enjoyable.
Well, this would have been the best experience. But it's because, not everyone brings you a bottle of whiskey to go a bottle of scotch.
My friends do.
Don't forget.
It is a really nice just experience with friends. And because the mechanics behind it are so simple, you can have a conversation and just chat with people while you play it.
Yeah,
you don't need to be... some games require a lot of thinking to do it. And there is obviously strategy because where you place your tiles really makes a difference. We did a few things, like a placement of rivers here, that basically block that area off for us, right? There's others where you start having track and rivers go into each other that, essentially block it or make it extremely difficult. So where you play things definitely matters. And the more you can think ahead to let's prep areas so that when we grab a task tile, we're ready to go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's relaxing. It is a cooperative, but it's a
relaxing.
It's a relaxing cooperative
relaxation
experience.
Yeah, it totally is, and it's just fun. And I love the graphics on it. Like they're so simple. They could, they're simple, but it's pretty. Yeah. They did a really nice job with that. There's even like some sheep and stuff in there.
And this game was actually designed as a video game first.
Oh, okay.
So it was released on Steam and some other platforms. Okay. But the popularity of it led them to have it produced as a board game, and I'm so happy they did.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it won the Spiele award, which is extremely prestigious.
For sure.
And you can see why. It's a family-based game, right? And it's just enjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to hit like anyone's favorite. This is the best game ever. I don't think it hits that list.
Sure.
But it does definitely feel that need of, let's just relax and spend some time together and have a few drams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a cool game. I love it. So when do we open up the box that we just unlocked?
We'll save that for we'll save that for another time.
Okay.
I don't want to.
But hey, that's kind of cool because that makes like, that to me that's like, okay, that's kind of cool because now we're gonna get to expand things and play a little bit differently and get more into it, and I'm like excited for that.
Yeah,
and so that's a really neat idea.
The next piece that we've unlocked adds more heart.
Okay.
Which, if you play the game, that will make sense.
Everyone knows less is all heart.
That's right. So that was awesome, but I got to come back to this this BizareBQ.
BizareBQ, yeah.
Ardbeg.
Yeah.
My goodness, that's fantastic.
And you know what? Take a look at the graphics on the bottle. That's so cool. They did a really good job with this. I love it. That is a fantastic bottle of scotch.
In the past, I know we've had some good pairings.
Sure.
We have.
Yeah.
We've had Heat and Jack Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
Cavalan and Terraforming Mars.
Yes.
Booker's and Archaea Society.
Yeah.
We've had some great pairings.
We have.
This, though, may just be one of our best ones
pairing?
yet. Everything about this is just perfect.
It is. And like, I don't want them to take offense to it. This is a simple game. This is a simple bottle of whiskey in the way that it's complex. There's a lot going on with it, but you can pick it up and just drink it.
It's so good.
Like there's nothing. You don't need to do anything else other than just put it in your mouth and just drink it and love it. Like, it's so good.
Complex where it needs to be, but it's simple enough that anyone can enjoy this. My goodness, that is a good, good whiskey.
And it is one of the more unique that we've had for pairings as well.
It's I'm so happy with this. This is a good day. This has been a good day.
Yeah. Well, we're going to continue to drink some of this, and you guys just need to continue subscribing, liking, hitting the bell. What else?
Do all those things. Comment. Any sort of interaction with this, engagement with us makes a huge, huge difference. Yeah. And we have, we have people subscribing and joining and watching us. Yeah. And we really, really do genuinely appreciate that.
We do.
If you comment on one of our videos, we respond to every single comment that's on there. Yeah. So we want to thank our viewers and subscribers so much. It really means the world to us. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, and keep it up.
I'm Les.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Tabletop Tastings.
Have a great night.
See you later.